the cry of the 27th Aethyr, which is called ZAA. There is an angel with rainbow wings, and his dress is green, with silver, a green veil over silver armor. Flames of many-colored fire dart from him in all directions. It is a woman, of some 30 years old, and she has the moon for a crest, and the moon is blazoned on her heart, and her sandals are curved, silver like the moon. And she cries, "Lonely am I, and cold in the wilderness of the stars, for I am the queen of all them that dwelleth in heaven. And I am the queen of all them that are pure upon the earth, and the queen of all the sorcerers of hell. I am the daughter of Nuit, the lady of the stars, and I am the bride of them that are vowed unto loneliness, and I am the mother of the dog, Cerberus. One person am I, and 3 gods. And thou who hast blasphemed me shalt suffer knowing me. For I am cold as thou art cold, and burn with thy fire. O when shall the war of Ares and the elements be accomplished? Radiant are these falchions of my brothers, invisibly about me. But the might of the ethers beneath my feet beareth me down, and they avail not to sever the camelos. There is one in the green armor, with green eyes, whose sword is of vegetable fire. That shall avail me. My son is he, and how shall I bear him that hath not known man? All this time intolerable rays are shooting forth to beat me back or destroy me. But I am encased in an egg of blue violet, and my form is the form of a man, with the head of a golden hawk. While I have been observing this, the goddess has kept up a continuous wail, like the baying of 1,000 hounds, and now her voice is deep and guttural and hoarse, and she breathes very rapidly words that I cannot hear. I can only hear some of them now. Ontu la la u la una tu fa la ma le lai na aher am tahara ilula et forma una arpeti ula maraban ula mahata ula la mastana. And then her voice rises to a shriek, and there is a cauldron boiling in front of her, and the flames into the cauldron are like the hounds that follow Hecate and the jackal. Onto Zine flames, and the cauldron is the rose, and the rose of 49 petals seeth in it. Over the cauldron she hath arched her rainbow wings, and her face is bent over the cauldron, and she is blowing opalescent silvery rings onto the rose, and each ring as it touches the water bursts into flame, and the rose takes new color. And now she lifts her head, and raises her hands to heaven, and cries, O mother, wouldst thou never have compassion on the children of earth? Was it not enough that the rose should be red with the blood of thine heart, and that its petals should be by 7 and by 7? She is weeping, and the tears grow and fill the whole stone with moons, I can see nothing and hear nothing for the tears, though she keeps on praying. Take of these petals, treasure them in thine heart. Is not the kingdom of the abyss accursed? She points downward to the cauldron, and now and there is the head of a most cruel dragon, black and corrupted. I watch, and nothing happens. And now the dragon rises out of the cauldron, very long and slim, like a Japanese dragon, but infinitely more terrible. And he blots out the whole sphere of the stone. Then suddenly all is gone, and there is nothing in the stone save brilliant white light and flecks like sparks of golden fire, and there is a ringing as if bells were being used for anvils, and there is a perfume which I cannot describe, and is like nothing that one can describe, but the suggestion is like lignium aloes. And now all these things are there at once in the same place and time. Now a veil of olive and silver is drawn over the stone. Only I hear the voice of the angel receding, very sweet and faint and sorrowful, saying, far off and lonely in the secret stone is the unknown, and the interpenetrated is the knowledge with the will and the understanding. I am alone. I am lost, because I am all, and in all, and my veil is woven of the green earth and of the web of the stars, and I love, and I am denied, for I have denied myself. Give me those hands, put them against my heart. Is it not cold? Sink, sink, the abyss of time remains. It is not possible that one should come to ZAA. Give me thy face. Let me kiss it with my cold kisses. Ah, 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 fall back from me. The word of the Aeon is Makhashana. And these words shall thou say backwards. Arana, Abola, Maharna, Tutula, Nom, Lahara, In, Nidisolo, Sad, Fonusa, Sobana, Arana, Binuf, La Apazna, Auhala, when thou wilt call my burden unto appearance. For I, who am the virgin goddess, am the pregnant goddess, and I have cast down my burden even unto the borders of the universe. They that blaspheme me are stoned, and my veil is fallen about me even unto the end of time. Now there arises a great ragging of thousands and thousands of mighty warriors, flashing through the Aethyr so thickly that nothing is to be seen but their swords, which are like blue-gray plumes. And the noise is confused in thousands of battle cries, harmonizing to a roar like the roar of a monstrous river in flood. And all the stone is dull, dull gray, and the life is gone from it. There is no more to see.